What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day in Illinois, and I think it's about 30 degrees right now, which is great because it's been in negatives for the past 2 weeks. So we'll be working the EG today. I'll be upgrading two bigger brakes. We'll be putting a GSR brakes, so I'll be putting a whole new spindles from an Integra to it. We'll be putting new wheel bearings, extended wheel studs, and new brakes. So I'm on my way to my buddy Rence right now to use the press there. So I'll see you guys there. So here's the Integra spindles with the bigger brakes. These are the one with the 10.3 inch rotors, and this is what I use for drag racing. It worked out pretty well with the coupe, with the 600 horsepower. The braking was pretty good, so I think this will work out good for the hatch as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart and get the bearings pressed out. Alright, so we got the extended wheel studs pressed in, and I want to make sure that these are straight, that it goes straight to the wheels. So let's go ahead and try this to these wheels right here. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. Let's check this other one. There we go. Now we're talking. So here's the new spindle with the new bearings, extended wheel studs. It's actually a lot more work than I anticipated, but you know, it's worth it in the end, and this should definitely help me in the future as far as braking for the drag car. So yeah, I've only finished working on the spindles, and you know, I had the day out today, and the day's still young. Probably still have about, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours of sunlight. So I'm gonna go to 1.6 and pick up a couple fittings for the turbo and the fuel system, and possibly get a adjustable upper control arm. It's either gonna be the BWR or the Skunk 2 Pro series, or get the staging brake for the EG. So I'm not really sure yet. I guess we'll find out when we get there. So I'll see you guys there. So finally just got home, and you know, man, talking about a long day. It's probably almost like 1 in the morning now. I did went to 1.6 earlier today and picked up a couple things, but I forgot to take some videos there, so I kind of got sidetracked with helping my buddy with his motor. But let's go check out what we got for today. So let's start by giving you guys a quick orientation of how I'm gonna run the fuel for the drag car. You got obviously the sump tank from the bottom. You got the external magna fuel pump that goes to the fuel filter, the inline fuel filter, back to the the fuel rail. This will be the Edelbrock fuel rail and Bosch 2200cc injectors. We are actually going to be using a one of the older King Motorsports Victor X intake manifold that's been ported to 74 mil. The runners, everything has been ported, and we'll be running a 74 millimeter alpha throttle body. So I give me a skunk to 74 millimeter throttle body, and then we have a dash 8 return line. This will be external A1000 regulator, and we're going to have to just run the line back to the tank, to the top of the tank, and this will go to the stock. This will go back to the stock feed location using a banjo fitting, and this will lock itself out, and this will be your return, and that's really about it. So I've also picked up a VTEC valve cover from 1.6. They gave me a good deal on it. This will get eventually will be sandblasted and will be painted flat black, wrinkle black with Downstar purple hardware. I purposely cut the valve cover area where the cam gear goes. I do like to see my cam gear. I do have a purple Golden Eagle cam gear, and I do like to see the blue Gates timing belts. So I don't know if it's just me, but I do like the look of the cam gears being exposed. And I've also bought two fittings, aluminum fittings, obviously to weld for the ventilation system. I had it protrude by that much, and I'm actually going to be welding it from the inside. That way it's a lot more cleaner. And yeah, this will be for the future projects, so just giving you a heads up that we'll be working on that in the future. So the next one is, as I was talking earlier, I ended up getting the Pro Series upper control arm. So this is the more like durable one, I guess. The adjustment is on the bottom, which is what you want. The Street Series has the adjustments on top, which is kind of like a pain in the butt if you do need to get an alignment, and it's a lot easier to just have the one in the bottom, which is the Pro Series one. So I also got the 1.6 stickers, and I'll actually be installing this tomorrow, so we'll make a video about that for tomorrow. So last but not least, we got the Blackworks staging brake with the Wellwood master cylinder and the rest of the fittings that you need to complete the installation. So you got the two lines that connect to the rear brakes that's teed into one line, and the middle line goes into the connects into the master cylinder, and you got the block caps, and this bypasses the rear brakes, and all you have to do is just block the proportioning valve, and this allows you to control the rear brakes with the staging brake. And depends on how much time I have tomorrow, I may have to design my own plate for the installation, and we might be able to just go ahead and install the upper control arms as well. So but you know, depends if it's gonna rain all day. But I guess, you know, we shall see what happens. So that's it for today, guys. It's probably about, I don't know, 2 in the morning. But again, I'd like to thank my buddies at Rence Automotive for letting me use the press today, and my buddies at 1.6motorsports for hooking it up with the parts. And like I said, if you need anything, just go to valixracing.com, use my name as a promo code. That should save you a little bit of money. Or just comment down below, and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. And most likely we'll be doing some installations tomorrow, so I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.